Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Jane and Alex podcast. I am so happy to be here with you all today.
And I am Alex. It is great to see you, Jane, and it is great to be speaking to all of our listeners around the world. How are you doing today, Jane?
I am doing really well, Alex. I feel very energetic today. I had a great coffee this morning, and I am ready to learn. How about you?
I am doing fantastic. I'm really excited about today's topic. It is a very important one. It is something we use every single day in almost every relationship we have.
Oh, that sounds serious, but also very interesting. What are we talking about today?
Today, we are going to talk about trust, specifically how to talk about trust in English, how to say you trust someone, how to say you don't trust someone, and the specific phrases native speakers use.
Wow, trust. That is a big topic. You are right, Alex. We need trust for our friends, our family, our coworkers, and even strangers sometimes. It is the foundation of everything.
Exactly. Without trust, communication is very difficult. And in English, there are so many different ways to express this feeling. It isn't just saying, I trust you. There are idioms, phrasal verbs, and subtle expressions.
I love that. I often hear people say things like count on or rely on, and I want to know exactly how to use them.
We will cover all of that today. We have a packed episode for you. We will look at real-life situations, common phrases, mistakes to avoid, and we will even do some role-playing practice.
I can't wait. But before we dive deep into the world of trust, Alex, what should our listeners do right now?
Good point, Jane. If you are enjoying this podcast and you want to improve your English speaking and listening skills, please take a moment to hit the like button.
Yes, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It really helps us create more lessons for you. If you subscribe, you won't miss any of our future conversations.
Exactly. It is the best way to support us. Thank you so much to everyone who has already subscribed. We really appreciate you. We trust that you will find this episode useful.
See what you did there? We trust that you will find this episode useful. Nice one, Alex.
I tried. Okay, let's get started. Jane, when you think about trust, what is the first situation that comes to your mind?
That's a good question. I think the first situation is probably with friends. You know, when you tell a friend a secret, you have to trust them not to tell anyone else.
That is a perfect example. Keeping a secret is a huge part of trust. If you tell someone a secret and they tell others, they break your trust.
Break your trust. That is a strong phrase. It sounds like something is physically broken, like a glass.
Yes, and that is why we use it. Trust is fragile. It can be built and it can be broken. Another common situation is at work. Think about a boss and an employee.
Oh, definitely. If my boss gives me a project, she needs to trust that I will finish it on time, and I need to trust that she will pay me.
Exactly. It goes both ways. In business, we often use the word reliability. If you are reliable, people trust you. If you are unreliable, people do not trust you.
Liability. That is a great word. So trust isn't just about secrets. It is about actions. It is about doing what you say you will do.
Precisely. Let's look at one more situation. What about when you meet a stranger? Do you trust them?
That is hard. Usually no. I am polite, but I don't trust them immediately. I think trust takes time to build.
Trust takes time to build. That is another excellent phrase. We say we build trust. It is like building a house. It happens brick by brick, day by day.
I like that image. So we have secrets with friends, reliability at work, and building trust with new people.
Yes. Now, let's move on to the specific phrases and expressions native speakers use. Because, as I said, we don't always say, I trust you. That can sound a bit formal or dramatic sometimes.
Okay, so what is a very common alternative? What is something casual I can use with my friends?
A very common phrasal verb is count on. C-O-U-N-T. Count on.
Count on, like counting numbers? 1, 2, 3?
The word is the same, but the meaning is different. To count on someone means to rely on them or to trust that they will do something.
Can you give me an example sentence?
Sure. Imagine you are moving to a new house and you need help carrying heavy boxes. You might ask a friend, can I count on you to help me move on Saturday?
Ah, I see. So I'm asking, can I trust that you will be there?
Exactly. And if your friend is very good and loyal, you can say, I know I can count on him. He is always there for me.
That is really nice. I know I can count on him. It feels very warm and secure.
It does. It is a great compliment. Another similar phrasal verb is rely on. R-E-L-Y. Rely on.
Is there a difference between count on and rely on?
They are very, very similar. They are almost synonyms. However, rely on is slightly more about dependency. For example, I rely on my car to get to work.
Oh, so I can trust objects too.
Yes, you can rely on a car, you can rely on the internet, you can rely on an alarm clock. It means you need it to function correctly.
But can I say I count on my car?
You can, but count on is used more often for people. Rely on is used for both people and things. If you say, I rely on my parents for financial support, it means you need their money.
I understand. So count on is more about trusting a person's character, and rely on is about depending on someone or something.
That is a great way to summarize it, Jane. You are a fast learner.
Thank you, Alex. I am trying. What is another expression?
Here's a good one. Have faith in.
Have faith in. That sounds a bit religious, is it?
It can be religious, but in daily conversation, it just means you believe someone will succeed. It is very encouraging.
For example, if I have a big exam coming up, what would you say to me?
I would say, don't worry, Jane. I have faith in you. You will do great.
Aw, thanks, Alex. That makes me feel confident. So having faith is about believing in someone's ability?
Yes, it is about optimism and trust in the future outcome. It is stronger than just thinking someone will do well. It is a deep belief.
I love that. I have faith in you. It is a powerful thing to say to a friend who is nervous.
It really is. Now, let's look at the opposite. What if you have a bad feeling about someone? What if you don't trust them?
Oh, that is important too. Sometimes you just get a bad vibe.
Exactly. We have an idiom for that. Trust your gut.
My gut? Like my stomach?
Yes, your gut is your stomach area, but in English, gut represents your intuition, your deep feeling that isn't based on logic but on emotion or instinct.
So if I meet someone and they seem nice but I feel uncomfortable, I should trust my gut?
Precisely. You might say to a friend, I don't have proof he is lying, but I'm trusting my gut.
That is very useful. Trust your gut. It's like listening to your inner voice.
Yes. Let's do one more expression before we move on. This one is give someone the benefit of the doubt.
Whoa, that is long. Give someone the benefit of the doubt. Can you break that down?
Of course. Doubt means you are not sure, you are uncertain. To give someone the benefit of that doubt means you choose to trust them, even though you aren't 100% sure.
Okay, let me try to make an example. Imagine my friend is late for lunch. I could think she is rude, or I could think maybe there is traffic.
Yes, if you think she is probably just stuck in traffic, I won't get angry. You are giving her the benefit of the doubt.
I like that. It is a very kind way to treat people. Instead of assuming the bad, you assume the good.
Exactly. It shows you trust their intentions, even if the situation looks bad.
Okay, let's review those quickly. We have count on, rely on, have faith in, trust your gut, and give someone the benefit of the doubt.
Perfect. Now, to help our listeners really understand how these sound in real life, let's do some example conversations.
Great idea. What is the first scenario?
Let's do a formal scenario first. This is a workplace situation. I will be the boss and you are the employee. I am assigning you a very important task.
Okay, I am ready. I am the employee.
Jane, I have a new project for the marketing team. It is very sensitive and needs to be done perfectly.
I understand. What does the project involve?
It involves handling the new budget data. I am assigning this to you because I know I can count on you to keep the information confidential.
Thank you, Alex. I appreciate that. You can rely on me to handle it with care.
Great. I have complete faith in your abilities. Let me know if you need help.
Will do. Thanks for trusting me with this.
And scene. That was great, Jane.
That felt very professional. We used count on, rely on, and faith in.
Yes. Notice how we use them to confirm responsibility. I know I can count on you is a very common thing for a boss to say when delegating work.
And saying, you can rely on me is a great response. It sounds very professional and dedicated.
Exactly. Now, let's switch to a casual scenario. Two friends talking about a third friend who might be lying.
Ooh, drama. Okay, I will be the skeptical friend.
Okay, and I will be the friend defending him.
Hey, did you hear what Tom said about the party? I don't know if I believe him.
Really? I don't know, Jane. Tom has always been honest with us. I think we should give him the benefit of the doubt.
Maybe. But something feels off. I'm just trusting my gut on this one. He was acting weird.
Well, I can count on Tom. He has never let me down before.
Let's wait and see. And cut. That was fun.
See the difference? The tone was more relaxed, but the phrases still work perfectly.
Yes, trusting my gut fits perfectly in a casual conversation about feelings and intuition.
Now, Jane, even though these phrases are common, learners often make mistakes when talking about trust. Have you noticed any common errors?
I think the biggest one is confusing the word believe and trust. They are similar, right?
They are very similar, but they are not always interchangeable.
Can you explain the difference?
Believe is usually about facts or truth. Trust is about character or actions.
Can you give an example?
If you tell me the sky is green, I can say, I don't believe you. This means I think you are saying something false.
Okay, and trust?
If I lend you my car, I say, I trust you with my car. I wouldn't say, I believe you with my car.
Ah, that makes sense. So believe is for information, and trust is for a person's behavior or reliability.
Exactly. You can say, I believe in you, which is similar to I have faith in you, but you cannot say I believe you to mean I rely on you.
That is a very important distinction. Another mistake I hear is with prepositions, like saying, I rely with you. Yes, that is a big one. It is always rely on and count on, not in, not with, not at. What about trust? Do we use a preposition?
Usually, no. You just trust someone. However, you can trust in something, like trust in the process or trust in God. But for people, it is usually direct. I trust Jane.
Got it. So rely on, count on, but just trust someone.
Perfect. Now, let's talk about confidence. How can our listeners sound more natural and confident when saying these things?
I think eye contact is huge when talking about trust. If you say, I trust you, but you are looking at the floor, it doesn't look honest.
You are absolutely right. Body language matches the words. If you want to show someone you trust them, look them in the eye, speak clearly.
Also, intonation matters. If I say, I guess I can count on you, with a rising voice, it sounds like I am not sure.
Yes, a rising intonation indicates a question or doubt. If you want to show confidence, use a falling intonation. I can count on you.
I can count on you. That sounds much more solid.
It does. It sounds final. It sounds sure. Practice that falling intonation at home.
Okay, Alex, I think it is time for our listeners to practice.
I agree. It is practice time. We are going to do a little interactive exercise. I will say a sentence with a missing word, and I want you, the listener, to say the missing word out loud. Then Jane will say the correct answer.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Okay, number 1. Imagine you need help. You say to your friend, I know I can blank on you.
Count. I know I can count on you.
Correct. Or rely. Both work. Number 2. You are not sure if someone is telling the truth, but you decide to be kind. You say, I will give him the benefit of the blank.
Doubt. I will give him the benefit of the doubt.
Excellent. Number 3. You have a bad feeling in your stomach about a situation. You say, I have to trust my blank.
Gut. I have to trust my gut.
Perfect. Last one. You want to tell your employee that you believe they will succeed. You say, I have blank in you.
Faith. I have faith in you.
You guys did great. I hope you were saying the words out loud. Speaking is the best way to remember.
Yes, don't be shy. Even if you are on the bus or in the car, just whisper it. So, Jane, let's recap what we learned today.
We talked about how trust is the foundation of relationships.
We learned phrasal verbs like count on and rely on.
We learned idioms like trust your gut and benefit of the doubt.
We discussed the difference between believe for facts and trust for character.
And we practiced using the correct prepositions, always on for count and rely.
It has been a really full episode. I feel like I understand trust so much better now.
I am glad to hear that, Jane, and I trust that our listeners learned a lot too.
Before we go, we have a small question for you. Who is one person in your life that you can always count on?
That is a great question. Let us know in the comments below. We love reading your stories.
Yes, tell us about your trusty friends or family members. And if you liked this episode, please remember to like and subscribe. It helps us so much.
Thank you for listening to the Jane and Alex podcast. Keep practicing, keep building trust, and keep speaking English.
See you next time. Bye.
Goodbye, everyone.